Hey y'all. Today I want to give a video on how to fully automate the infrastructure provisioning and satellite location and satellite rocks cluster build out within a Google Cloud platform environment. So in this demo, what we're going to do is with this reconciler that we have and is an open source, we are actually going to do a GitOps based workflow where we will define the entire setup of our satellite location, which will be two hosts in three unique GCP zones for the control plane. And we're going to order a cluster into that location and then also add two worker pools to that that will be of a specific machine type configuration. And we'll ultimately show how through this simple code base we are able to through declaratively define the setup of our satellite location and the services within it and automate the entire infrastructure provisioning and also day two scaling associated with it. So let's get into it. So what we'll see here is we have these all defined. And we have the zone and the machine type and the number of machines. And what we can do now is and we have that defined for the location itself and for a downstream cluster within the location. And with that defined, we should be able to run the provisioner code. We'll do bash reconcile here. And what we will see the satellite location get created. And then what we'll see shortly is in the GCP environment, we're going to actually see compute start to be spun up in the environment. And now we're starting to see compute machines get spun up in the environment. And once we'll see with that, we can go back to the location and look at the host associated with the location. We'll give that just a couple more seconds. And now we'll start to see the host that we provisioned pop up into the satellite location and then start to join their associated zones. So we're seeing that sort of happen now in parallel with, of course, more machines booting to fully define the control plane. So now we actually have all 6 of the machines that we set out to deploy define the control plane with. And we're going to start to see now the machines are starting to join and register back into the location and join their associated zones. And we'll just wait here till all 6 join. Awesome. And now we'll see all six nodes as part of the control plane are joining to the location itself, into the 3 unique zones. And what we'll do is we'll give that time to happen and for the satellite location itself to get configured. And then we'll circle back and watch as the automation creates the downstream cluster and also automates the machine provisioning of that environment. So now we're going to see that the location is ready for operations. And what we should see shortly is that the downstream cluster will now get deployed inside of it. Awesome. So now we'll see that the downstream cluster got deployed inside of it. And now we'll actually see some new machines get provisioned that will correspond to those environments. So we're going to see here, awesome. So we have another machine getting provisioned up, which, to be clear, is based off the definitions of this downstream cluster. So as we can see the names there, and then we had the 2 machines in the GPU worker pool, and then the 2 machines in the regular worker pool. So we're also going to see a total of 4 machines booted up in this environment. So we'll wait for that to occur. If we also look, we will see the build out of the worker pools here. So see how we have that GPU worker pool right now. And then we'll move on to the next worker pool shortly. Awesome, and now we see the regular worker pool as well. So we should actually see another host getting provisioned here. Awesome. So we see the 4 actual new hosts have all been provisioned, and are going to start joining the cluster shortly. So let's wait for that. We already see 1 has joined the cluster here. And then we will shortly see the others join as well. Awesome, we actually have 2 now, and then we'll just give a second for the remaining 2 to join, and then we will be off to the races. And then what we'll do is we'll let these workers provision, and then we'll actually show how we can then scale down these pools to go from 4 to 2 nodes automatically, and how the system will not only just remove the nodes from a satellite perspective, but also remove them from a GCE perspective as well. And awesome. We'll now see those 4 provisioning, and then we'll circle back for the day 2 operations once these worker nodes join the cluster. Awesome. And now what we can see is the nodes nodes are actually wrapping up joining the cluster now. So you can watch this final node actually join. And then what we can do is we can proceed to do the scale back and actually show how we can do day 2 operations on the worker pools of the clusters within the satellite location. So what we can do here, we'll just give time for this node to complete the assignment. Awesome. Okay, so now with these nodes completing the assignment, what we will do is actually go and reduce the size of the worker pools. And what we're going to proceed to see is actually one node in each of the pools is going to get courted and drained and then ultimately deleted. So we're going to start seeing that now. We see the one node get drained there. And ultimately that will get removed. And then we'll also see the node correspondingly get removed in this portal as well. So we'll see that 330 also get removed after the node's allowed to be courted and drained, all the workload moved off, and then the Kubernetes node data deleted, and then the machine will be shut down. And now we also see the second one, going through. Awesome, and we're starting to see the nodes get deleted. So the one has been removed, and now this other one will get deleted as well. And then what we should be able to see shortly is the corresponding node will get removed in GCE as well. So we'll wait for this piece, and yep, we'll see that the node is stopping and then is ultimately going to get deleted. And with that, that actually will complete our entire demo. So we can also watch this one last node go through, but just to sort of recap what we did is we saw the entire setup of a satellite location and downstream satellite rocks clusters in the location, automated with this reconciler. We saw the associated infrastructure get automated as well through this GitOps based workflow, and really shown the power on how it can complement satellite and really help provide a fully automated declarative way to define entire satellite locations in GCP. And just wanted to say thank you so much for everyone's time, and we'll see this node go through as well, and looking forward to speaking with y'all soon. So let's just watch for that one extra piece here. As we saw 30 go away, and now we should see shortly 260 go away as well. And if we click here, we'll see that stopping as well. So thanks again, y'all, for your time, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you soon.